Hello everybody and welcome once again back to 75 Days of Kingdom Hearts. My name is Justin, KewlImp, and a whole other host of names I'm not gonna say. Because of that, we're gonna go ahead and continue on with our conversations. This video is gonna come out a little bit later than some of my other ones, and that is because we have a trailer coming up the night that I'm recording this, which is the morning of the 9th. There's a trailer coming out in just a few hours, so this is recorded before the trailer, so if there's anything on here that might conflict, I'm going to apologize now. With that said, we have several topics we're going to cover today. The first one is going to be Castle Oblivion. Does Castle Oblivion return to the land of departure if the master holding the master's defenders discards the light? And what I mean by that is during several videos, I continue to hear, while watching other people's videos, I see a lot of people continue to use a lot of the same base assumptions. The first one, and the most important one, is that Aqua is the only one who can return Castle Oblivion back to the land of departure. And this is the sort of thing that got me starting to do these videos, is because I wanted to see what we could discover once we start challenging that. And I know I've said that phrasing a lot, but it is absolutely true. And so, because it's true, I want to challenge our base assumptions that we have to what is quote-unquote confirmed. And all we hear when Ericus and Aqua have their conversation when she becomes a master is that I can change the land of departure into the Castle Oblivion. We can't confirm if she's the only one to turn it back into the land of departure. And that's where one of the key things is. But there are several things, specifically 3 that I can think of, that we don't have properly confirmed. First, Aqua is the only one who can do that. And that is, of course, turn Castle Oblivion back into the land of departure. This has to be done by an acknowledged master. So, can anyone wielding the Keyblade do this? Anyone wielding specifically the Master's Defender? And there is no other way to change it back. Now, I cover these topics a little different order than I actually put them out, but a few thoughts come to mind while thinking about the base assumption if only a master can unlock the world back into what it was. Since there's a focus on sleeping worlds throughout DDD, and it seems to be a focus, at least a little bit, with Kingdom Hearts 3, the question becomes, is the Master Defender only there to help the goal become from a sleeping world back into a live world or a awake world? Or is Castle Oblivion just or is the Master's Defender the only thing that can do it? And that's one of the things that really goes far. When we take a look at this, is the Master's Defender the only thing with the power to either put the castle to sleep or wake it up, however you want to describe it? Or is it required? Can someone of sufficient strength do it if they know where they're going? And that was probably part of Marluxia's goal while being in the Castle Oblivion, is discovering where that Chamber of Awakening was. Is it possible that anyone wielding the Master Defender may be able to unlock the world? One source acknowledged that as a master, he is at Destiny Islands, the Keyblade washes up onto the shore before him. This is one way the castle gets unlocked. When we place the ability on the Keyblade, again, Aqua isn't needed, and that's one of those big things that we're looking at is Aqua needed? Because if Aqua's not needed, then we can completely discard her as being essential. Other options could be whenever the Master's Defender is discarded by the current Master who possesses it, all of the magic that it's done is reverted back to its previous standings. This means the magic that would seal the land of departure off would be cast away. If this is the case, then all Xehanort needs to do is to get Aqua to disown the Keyblade and toss it away. Since Sora doesn't know where that world is on his own, then what has to happen is he has to go and do it himself. One of the other options that I have listed here is maybe the pure lights could unlock the Castle Oblivion. This is another thing that I've not heard as a possibility, at least not in the videos that I've seen. We know as a group they seem to be able to wield an incredible power. We don't know how powerful it is, but if they can open up Kingdom Hearts by themselves, it would be a safe assumption to say that they could probably open up the land of departure. If the Pure Lights can unlock the true Kingdom Hearts, this is a reasonable assumption. Nomura isn't bound to only the options that we think they are. He could use any number of methods. Over the last couple of years, I've seen a lot of the same things about what must be true. This is a situation where we must challenge ourselves. But with that said, comment below. Tell me what you think about the Land of Departures and the Master's Offenders. Do you think I'm way off base with this? Because this is a really, really challenging theory for what's something we've believed for a very long time. And if that is not true, then we are going to be in a situation where we're going to have to accept that this is something different than what we've come to recognize. We watch the big dogs, and I've talked about them before, how they do unfortunately monopolize a lot of the time when it comes to these theories. People like me, and at the time of this recording, I just hit 50 subscribers, which makes me feel awesome. It makes me think people are listening to what I'm saying. I'm getting good return on my videos. I don't just have the subscribers. People seem to be watching my stuff. And that is something I definitely like. The question really does come to, is this something that we know for sure, or is this something that we're assuming? Because if it's something we're assuming, then we're going to be at the same place when we start playing that game, and we hit this point where everything we've thought up to that moment is wrong. Now, it's going to be a groundbreaking moment, absolutely, if that's the case, but I'm one of those people. I do like to think outside the box. I do like to see what is out there and in our thoughts and in our minds. What can we do more? So, with that said, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whatever time of day it is for you. My name is KewlImp, and please, may joy be to you all. Now, if you're still at this part of the video, you know about what I'm going to do. I am going to be throwing up a Kickstarter soon. I do have a Patreon. And I found a way to get a cheap Elgato, like $126. I'm trying to get it for Christmas from my mom. And if I get it from her, all I need is a PS4. So right now I'm actually just looking to save, earn up about $450. That way we can go ahead and I can provide that content for you. We have seen some things where the PS4, the regular PS4 is playing it and it doesn't seem to be having any issues. So I don't think that would be a problem if it comes up. I just want to go ahead and, like I said before, provide you guys with the best content possible. Now, I do want to say once more, like I always do, please like, follow, subscribe, comment below. Tell me what you think. I have my Twitter, my Twitch, my Patreon, and as soon as my Kickstarter's up, I'm going to have my Kickstarter down in the comments below. Please, have a good day, good night, good morning, whatever time of day it is for you, and may joy be to you all.